Common Sense Radio.
823. Hey, Joe. What's up, man?
Hi. Our narcissistic president, in his speech last night, referred to our country as a democracy 24 times.
Incessantly.
Do you think that somebody in his entourage could tell him we're a republic?
Yeah.
Not a democracy?
Right. No, but he did that on purpose. He every time he used that, and Joe, thank you, it's part of his passive-aggressive nature. He used that word. He knows that we are not a democracy. I mean, the guy, isn't he a constitutional scholar, right? He knows we're not a democracy. And he used it every sentence, practically, it seemed. And he knows we're not, but he doesn't care, and he knows it's going to make you mad, Joe, and that's why he does it. Ladies and gentlemen, KJ.
Keep it here. You found the Black Sphere.
Go over this representative Republican thing. I gotta teach a constitutional scholar about that. He knows what the truth is. How you doing, buddy?
Good, man. I'm coming off of watching that orgy of self-congratulation they called an Obama speech.
Yeah, the Obama "You're Welcome" speech, right?
Yeah, you're welcome. I wrote a piece about Obama breaking up with us, but he reminded us it's our fault because we term limited him. And he didn't hang around, but he made us better. We now know how to dress. We know how to, comport ourselves. And it was just a joke. All Obama's do. I mean, essentially what he did is he left a couple of dollars on the dresser for us last night. It's crazy, man. How I listened to this guy, and the thing that stuck out most to me, Jamie, was when he said the citizen is the most important. You're the most political. You hold the highest political office as a citizen. And I was thinking the irony of a guy who brings in refugees, unvetted, knowing that they want to kill us, and we have the least safe America we've ever had in my and probably your entire existence, and the people listening to your show, and there's certainly lots of them. And he talks about you're the most important, but he brings them in without ever checking with you. He allows illegal immigration of non-citizens that he now wants to give the same rights and privileges that he talks about as you being the most important. The irony of that just didn't go unnoticed on me.
Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. And I thought too, I understand that there's a certain level of a point of view that he has that's completely different, and we don't need to get into a debate of whether he loves the country, whatever. But the reality is, he did a couple of things that we've grown tired of over the past 8 years. One is the straw man that he set up when it came to the immigration issue, and the other is the hair splitting that he did when he talked about terrorist acts. I mean, what kind of hubris does it take to announce that we haven't had any terrorist attacks and then
that
list
was ridiculous.
8 of them?
It's funny. Yeah, we haven't had any terrorist attacks. Oh, but let me list all the terrorist attacks.
Exactly.
I mean, they said, oh, he wrote the speech. And I said, yeah, the speech of a madman, a guy who is schizophrenic. He doesn't even realize which part of him is writing because he's contradicting himself in the very next sentence. He says the Irish came over here and they were oppressed too, black people. Oh, but don't forget white folks. You're still racially, insensitive. It was crazy to me to listen to this guy describe what he thinks is his view of America. And here's the part that really pisses me off. Every time these suckers get on TV and they talk about the LGBT, the blacks, the Latinos, etc., as if America in the last 8 years suddenly woke up and went, holy crap, we got black people, we got brown people, we got these gays, we have women. We've had the most diverse, place on the planet. And it isn't like it just sprung up under Obama or under Bill Clinton or whenever. Since the time I was born in since the time of all of us. I don't have to split any hairs. We've been the most diverse, the most tolerant, the most loving, giving, humanitarian place in the world. And every time these suckers get on TV, they talk about, you got to worry about black people. You got to worry about Latinos. And we've got to worry about women. And got to worry about the Muslims. As if we're unaccepting. We've built more mosques in America than there have been churches built in the Middle East since the beginning of time. And we did it in less than a year. I mean, we are the most amazing group of people on the planet, and every time they get on the TV, they want to remind us of how unaccepting and intolerant we are. I'm sick of them.
Well, I did like the fact that he finally acknowledged me, which was the middle-aged white guy, because I don't think I ever heard him even include me. At least I was right behind the transgendered people.
You feel like you spooned with Obama a
yeah,
little
right,
bit?
exactly. Yeah, right. he threw the white man a bone. You know,
you were a little spoon, man, in that relationship. Yeah, I guess if you want to say he threw you a bone, and he threw you under the bus.
Yeah,
and talked about how you think of blacks or minorities as just
right.
all takers. He paints this picture of America that no conservative really believes. And what's funny about this, and I've analyzed this, these suckers will come on and talk about conservatism. They'll talk about Tea Party people. They'll talk about all of us. And they spend no time with us. They're concrete jungle inhabitants who don't even understand what it's like to be on a ranch or grow up on a farm or go talk to some small-town person and find out that we're none of that. I mean, I grew up in a little town where we knew the handful of gay people, we knew them, and everybody knew they were gay, and nobody cared. There were, blacks on the south side, whites on the north, Mexicans in the middle, and if you were poor Mexican, you were on the south. If you were richer Mexican, you were in the north.
Right.
And nobody cared. We just got along with each other. We knew practically everything about each other. But these guys think that we go around flashing gang signs. Everything that they accuse us of, whether it's in small-town America or conservatives, they are guilty of.
Kevin Jackson TBS, at Kevin Jackson TBS, KJ Radio. As always, buddy, thanks a lot.